after you've got the feeders and you put some good seed in it and you've got the bird houses, the birds are coming, and you've got the binoculars, you can see them. What bird is that I'm looking at? Well, bird identification field guides. This is one of my favorites. There's a lot of them out there. And this is Peterson's, and it's just full of pictures and descriptions and maps, which are very important. You see a bird, you say, oh, I know what that is, and you look. If you don't have a map that shows you where that bird is, you think it's that bird, and it's really only a bird in California and not anywhere else. So a little map will give you an idea of where the bird's located. And in this particular one, it shows you its winter range and its summer range and gives you a better way to identify the bird. And a lot of field guides, especially this one, will give you things like silhouettes of what birds. You might not be able to see the color, but you can see what it looks like in silhouette. And this one also has some helpful hints in the front, what to look for. Don't just look at the bird overall, but look at its bill shape. Look at the color patches, where they are. Look at whether it's got a top knot on it. And that helps you narrow down what bird you're looking at.
And they also will even tell you things like the flight. So you can identify a bird just by its flight. I think that's so interesting because sometimes it is hard to tell, just especially if the colors are kind of muted, like, you know, what they are. But a lot of times their flight or their song will give it away.
Song is really important. And a lot of people get into the song, and you don't even have to see the bird if you're very familiar with the songs. But this is kind of adds to the fun of the hobby and intrigue of the hobby. You can start trying to identify these guys. Keep a little list of how many birds you've seen in your yard, what birds you've seen in your yard. And here's another field guide. It's one of the ones I use a lot. This one has all the birds in the United States. The one I showed you before, it comes in two versions. This one is for the eastern United States. There's a complementary version. It goes for the western birds in the western United States. And this one covers all the birds throughout the United States. And it's also a very good field guide. It has maps, it has descriptions, and they're both great. There's several others out there that are just as good. But that makes a wonderful gift, too.
Oh, it is. That's great because there's so much information in it, and it's such a small investment for all the joy that you get back out of it.
Yeah. And you can see mine were well worn. I use them all the time.
Right.
And if you just keep them close to where your binoculars are, and close to where you're going to see the birds, just pick it up and look, and you'd be surprised how quickly you'll be able to identify the birds out there.
And then you can sound kind of smart in
Absolutely.
front of your friends.
Yeah, you can impress them and say, that's a whatever. Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
really? Yeah.